Oh, and we have a match. Or do we? We do! Wanderlust! Okay, another German. Probably. Maybe also a Dutch word, I don't know. Or Austrian, or Swiss, or Liechtensteinian. Or something like that. Wanderlust could definitely be anyone. Yes? Like, is that a word that is common or known internationally? It is very common in the US. Okay, okay. That I didn't know. Okay, what do we know? What do we have? Ocean and a Suez Cook. Oh, Columbus. I'm in the mood for colonies, but sadly you can't really force it. We could go for Caesar something, and then into colonies. Marlene Pierre's here as well. Pierre, Gaudi. Okay. Bill Gates. Maria looking strong. Yeah, Maria for me is always a little bit reactionary, but of course with Oceanliner she has good combo there. Okay, he played Confucius. Same start as last game. Library and Rich Land versus Confucius. I mean, we won last game, so I guess it could be a good sign. Area combos with colonies too. That's true, that's true. So we get Hippocrates next turn, probably. Okay, he goes for Confucius, Lab, Frugality. Engineering Genius stays on 2. We get the Mine and Hippocrates. And then he gets Acropolis and Engineering Genius. Okay. I don't know, has the meta evolved since I haven't been playing that much? Is Acropolis still OP or not so much anymore? Development of crafts. Did we win the previous game? Yes, of course, we won it. Okay, he does go for the Acropolis. I did say I wanted a colony game. There is a colony now. I guess it's better than strength related, so let's play the colony. Good old Joan and Tobach DJ Puzzle game, yes. Oh, and breakthroughs as well. Could I go? No, I can't go for masonry now. The quiz website might be out before Christmas. Oh, really? Awesome. I mean, it has been teased. If we're talking about the same quiz website, it has been teased for like more than a year, probably. Maybe even 2. I don't know. I'm bad with years. So that would be exciting. Just because you want a colony game doesn't mean you can get it. Well, we can get a colony game, but we might just not win it. Like if we give him all the colonies while we don't have colonization cards, it's still a colony game, just that for him. Yeah. You spend 1 year on procrastination. Okay. Then it's okay. I mean, I could play another colony. We don't have the colonization cards. I know, I know. Screw it. Trade routes. Let's go for knights. I'll go for iron, but I do like those knightos here. This is already a weird game, so I like it. only tactic and we throw it away. I guess after going for knights, we can throw away the legion. And get rewarded. Thank you, Vlada. That enables Uncertain Borders and Foray for the next deck. And Napoleon is the final one. Okay, so 80 quizzes complete. That is... Then, I mean, then hopefully before Christmas. Strategic. Oh, I fear we don't win it. We don't have colonization cards. But he only... I can force to win it. I have to. We didn't need all of it. Now we have a colonization card. That's also great news. So should I push next turn? I really want the strength events, strength events in the deck. I don't want the inhabit. On the other hand, he only was able to bid 2, so if we open the inhabited on our turn, we can still win it, hopefully. Push, push, push. Okay. Push, push, push. Okay, one card he has is a colony. Probably. And then we push, push, push. Deny the swordsman. It feels like I'm concentrating way too much on the colonies because I wanted a colony game. Go away. Go away. Thanks. So let's keep concentrating. It has worked up to this point. Play the tactic. Could have. True, if I get the colony, need to rebuild 2 things. Yeah, maybe. Knowledge of the Ancients, extra science. Okay, he could go for theocracy now. I have to look at that notification sound that just came in. Give me a second, guys. Lemming's not a warmonger. That's interesting information. I mean, how do you define a warmonger? Just more than one war? Is that really necessary? You almost forgot about the infamous Acropolis. How could you? How could you? I'm not playing 2 players in ages. Yeah, it's true. It is not as prevalent in 3 and 4 player and 3 and 4 player games. Are we gonna win this? I really hope so. He would need 3 colonization cards. He doesn't have that. He does. That's mean. Silk Road. I mean, we have a lot of civil action, so Silk Road seems good. Also, a lot of pressure on him. We have Raid. I like the thing. He can't defend at all. I don't think. I don't even need the strength to aggress him. If he goes for 2 warriors, at 4 strength, he just spent all of his colonization cards. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, even 1 wouldn't be enough. So we don't need the extra strength. I don't know, so maybe he pushes? Yes, he does. Uncertain Borders. Toad Silence is quite trigger happy too. Let's raid him, that's what he said, right? That's what he said. Okay, he's staying pretty weak, so let's raid him. I mean, not much else to do. The masses are yelling raid, 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 so give them what they want, alright? Finish the Silk Road. Frugality seems nice with the Silk Road. Ocean liner. Ocean liner. I mean, both of our productions aren't really that good, but his is a lot better. But we have the strength advantage. It's good that he doesn't have Gutenberg or Shakespeare. Raiding those leaders is so pointless. That's true, yeah. That'll always feel bad. What did he get? Swordsman, okay. Event Pain Terrain coming. He's not having the best game of his life. Like, before it was looking fine, and then Uncertain Borders, Foray, and a raid all in basically one turn. I want Bureaucracy. I can just take Ocean Liner next turn, right? He can finish the Himeji. And then grab the Ocean Liner immediately. Like, how do I get out of corruption though? If I grab the Ocean Liner. If I don't use the Frugality now, we have a problem, so I could grab it. Increase population. Guess not use Frugality. Yeah, something like this, maybe. Not using Frugality is not that great, but I guess I can't finish this Ocean next turn anyway, so I could maybe take 1 or 2 food here. That is fine. That is fine. I want the most rocks I can get. Maybe I can get reserves, revolutionary ideas. You like the turn? Which turn? The one we decided for? Hopefully. Because now we can't take it back no more. Oh, he got a colony. Strategic territory from H2, okay. A lot of card draw. I would say okay use for Columbus. Obviously not ideal. Like, best would now be something like autonomous or inhabited. At least you got an H2 colony out of it. If he now finishes the Himeji, then we are weaker, but would he have really played strength events here? Probably not. And the question is, does he even finish the Himeji? Like, he knows if it's strength events, so he could just say, it's not strength events, why should I finish the Himeji? Okay, that might mean there are strength events. But what are the worst strength events? Reign of Terror, Border Conflict, Crusades, Call to Arms, Raiders. I'm not afraid. Deposit. Ooh. Early Ocean Liner. Border conflict is overrated. Is that so? I mean, should I take the strength? What? There's still a coal. But there's a lot of other. Maria Theresa would be better. What without coal? Like if you had coal, sure. But like this? I'd rather not. Yeah, I also think border conflict is quite strong. And it's not really Reign of Terror because you don't lose population, so it's not exactly that. But destroying something, I mean, losing the border conflict isn't as bad as some other things, but winning border conflict is really great. 3 rocks is very, very solid. Don't lose pop, you lose 2 rocks. Yeah, maybe a civil action, so it can also be not the best. He's going for culture now. 9 culture production. I guess we have a war of territory now. So say hello. He does have the Imagy, but could we go for it now? Or should we just wait a little bit? I guess we should wait and play the emigration. Pestilence is no problem. Bonus tier C military leader, okay. Sometimes you have very, very strong arguments. Like strong positions. I'm not sure about the arguments if they are as strong, but the positions sometimes are really, really strong. Let's see if I really want. I mean, Napoleon isn't C tier, I think. Like yeah, for us, Maria's probably better. I could go for her this turn. Oh yeah, obviously I was a tongue-in-cheek. Yes, yes. But you have to admit, sometimes you have strong opinions. Which is good in a game like this, where every answer can be, well, it depends. It's good to have some people who say, no, I believe in this. I think, but with the war, can we keep up? And 3 for Maria is quite. We could just wait for her. There's no rush really. That definitely has to be military, I think. I'm still not sure if Napoleon wouldn't be the way because you don't have that many MAs. There is still the strategy though. And Maria with Oceania is pretty good. Chaplin as B tier military leader is definitely also an interesting take, but sure, quite often he is taken mostly as a defensive military leader just for the happy faces. Okay, we played already extra science. Okay, we take that. I mean, there's also still Catherine. How do you rate Catherine in that military leader order? I think for us she's probably not good enough because our opponent is producing a lot of culture. Our biggest problem is also probably not having any good tactics. What I really want is the patriotism. Is that still there? Yes, that patriotism with the Silk Road would be awesome. There have been quite a few games where we have 100 plus strength chaplain, and probably no operas or movies. Here goes for Conmon, Cole. It's now a wartime. No, he's not a. He just makes one big war to silence. Don't confuse that with being a warmonger. We have a lot of population. That's a lot of science from Maria Theresa. This war still doesn't make any sense, I think. Cold War makes a lot more sense. Independence Declaration, he had 2, right? Both of them would hurt to lose. Do I want to build another Aurora or do I want to just upgrade them? Oh, wait. First Maria, then all this stuff. And right now I probably don't want to go for an extra warrior. Just this instead. Grab the wave, grab the reserves. Plan for culture instead. And we can still draw an H2 tactic. We can also go for H3 tactics. We need to upgrade the warrior. I mean, we have a lot of population, so not necessarily. Yeah, card draw. True, we are stronger. I thought we might go for War with Territory next time, but it's still not gonna happen anytime soon. Also, I have to worry about the time. I could go for operas, like opera, and then maybe architecture would be great. Get the way of nationalism. And one more thing, what do I want to build? Honestly, another mine. Yeah, I have the population. Not sure if this was correct or not. Ooh. Cannons are still in, there's the strategy. We have another war. I mean, Vlada is sending me a pretty clear message with these 2 wars and now a tactic as well. It's not the perfect tactic. It's not Napoleonic. Napoleonic would have been the perfect. And imagine I had upgraded the warrior, then we wouldn't have drawn this card, would still be sitting without a tactic. One of your IC games right now with Weinbaum is an extremely chaotic one. First video will be interesting. Okay, I saw that the Grandmaster League is very, very close at the moment in the International Championship. Right now, Weinbaum is sitting on top, but there are, I think, 2 players who have almost equally the same amount of points. So that's promising to be an exciting International Championship season. And mine aren't as exciting. Maybe some of you saw that I posted one of those videos yesterday. There's also gonna be another one on Sunday, but yeah, I mean the true action, of course, is happening in Weinbaum's league. You just want to retire from the Grandmaster division. It's a lot easier. It's a lot more easygoing in the lower divisions, I can tell you that. You are still happy I did it? That's good. That's nice to hear. Like, it's also, for me, it's easier to say, okay, I won't cover every single game because it's not Grandmaster. When I was in the Grandmaster League, I really felt like, okay, I have to show these games. Now it's more like, if I have a good match, if I'm in the mood to make a video, then I like to do that. He grabs cannon. Ooh, he doesn't. Ooh. He doesn't take the strategy. He doesn't have a lot of rocks. Which war first, guys? Which war first? If we go science, he can just go low on science. Ah, not quite. So about this. At least it's 25, that's not bad. Maybe not even go for cannon at all then this turn. Because what we can do is this. Yeah, just arrive, right? 24, grab the cannon. Get the free stuff. Cannon was good though. I mean, it wasn't bad, we're gonna transition into it later anyway. But I mean, even for we still need the extra rifleman for the defensive army, right? Is navigation worth taking? Worth taking maybe, yeah. Sadly we can't play it too. Maybe architecture. Sure, architecture and then opera, then we can transition to that. Oh, I don't have a lot of time. I guess I still had a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Frux. It was a little bit more strength because we had the extra warrior. I guess there was a chance that we wouldn't need the cannon if... Yeah, but... true. Now we got the architecture though. And I like that. I didn't see it at first, but now I really like it. Architecture and opera. I think he messed up a little bit. Yeah. He didn't see. He felt too secure behind the walls of this magic castle. It's especially good that we know he doesn't have the defensive army, because if he had the defensive army, he could defend a little bit. But even that, he has no population. He has an active uprising. He wasn't ready for the switch from H2 to H3 at all. And now it's even worse with the war of territory. He can go for pro sports. Develop that, destroy something, build one, but that's only one pro sports then. I guess he could have, of course, he could have classic army, but no, he doesn't have enough. Not enough for 2 cavalrymen and the upgrade to the swordsman. In the game you were forced to crumble the magic cast because you couldn't afford to lose the guns. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, so follow up with a war of attack. And we get the pro sports and the architecture. Next time we can go for opera. I mean, this is another great war. I mean, maybe I should have gone the other way around, I'm not sure. Like, now he can just spend as much science as he wants. He will go down to 0, but we can't steal any blue tags. It's still a good war, and it doesn't cost us that much. I guess I could not go for the pro sports, but opera instead. And still enough strength that we have. And there is Pierre. There is Pierre, but there's also Marlene. This and the reserves. I mean, we could spam a couple of operas. I mean, we're already at 7. Hey, it's at 12. But I do like this transition into operas. Because the extra strength from pro sports doesn't really do much. Okay, and we got the warrior culture. That one is pretty good if we want to get a lot stronger. There is Pierre. Ooh, right, we played immigration also. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We have Maria and Ocean Liner. I mean, in certain situations, it's even better to lose a population now, because we have 0 food. So if we lose this, we can still increase population 3 times, get the bonus from Maria without worrying about food. Exactly, Lemmings is a guy who understands. Immigration means we have less people to feed and no famine. So for him, Pierre is not really good at the moment. He's getting 5 culture from Gaudi. Does he find a good way to spend all of his science? He has some easy solutions, like go for selective breeding and cannon or cavalryman. By the way, he did sacrifice a unit just now with the Magic Castle, which is really expensive for him. Because he has no population, so he probably needs to go for selective breeding. But he's also pretty far into his yellow bank, because he... Oh no, he has inhabited. Yeah, he lost the other colony. And then we can follow up with another war of culture, or first. So we had 3 turns, 3 different wars. Maybe we can draw the hybrid war and go for 4 different wars in 4 turns. It would be cool. And how do we do it? Do we... can't go for cannons? Not really, no. I mean, probably still go for cannons, but maybe not change tactics. War with pro sports also works, right? We have the architecture, so also great with input of competition. Take Pierre possible would be good, but it's also not necessarily... Yeah, it would be good. I don't know if we can though. If you want to go for Pierre, I mean just 1 pro sports. It's probably still enough to win the war, and we get the big culture production. I mean, not even that big. Don't need Pierre next war. Yeah, I think if Pierre's still here next turn, we can go for him. If not, then there's still Marlene. And Maria is still doing good work too. And we only draw 1 card here, but we still have an aggression, we still have input of competition, which is great. fast food chains is strong for us. If you get the rocks, there's an engineering genius reserves, so we might. And he can now go for one tactic. He can build another swordsman and a can. Oh no, I forgot we didn't even play the defense farmer. We're still on far lines. He might have fortifications with him going for the cannon here, or he can go for cavalryman. Yeah. Okay. What happens if he has mechanized army? He has 9 rocks. Plus 6, there's 15 rocks. Ooh. And then with sacrificing, that might... Okay, denies Pierre, then it probably doesn't have the... Okay, 18. 18 is not that much. So we steal 16, there's Marlene, great follow-up, we play the Imp of Competition. 0 science, 3-0. Why not Plunder? Because Imp of Competition is actually really good. I guess Plunder would have worked too. Yeah, I mean it's from H2, but yeah, still would have been nice. Was it guaranteed? It wasn't completely guaranteed either. What are we doing here? I want the fast food, I think. And the engineering genius also makes sense. Just cost 1 rock. Democracy revolt. Is it doing much at this point? Yeah, we could do that with Maria. That would be quite cute. We could grab democracy, increase population next turn. But then we would have starvation. And with starvation, it's probably not worth it. Do we have enough rocks to finish fast food? And we also want Marlene, yeah. It's probably not the democracy. I think that's okay. It's also not in super early democracy. Like if we get it next turn, it's going to be there for 2 or 3 turns. Okay, we will have played every single war possible. That's awesome. Cold War. Okay, there we get some more science. Next time we can play the Imp of Colonies, and then afterwards Hybrid War. Prosperity, okay, that's a lot of food. Reserves and patriotism probably. Build cannons. Are we still gonna go for cannons? Like how many cannons would we need to be better than this? 2 cannons? Or we just stay with this. We could even go for air forces. I mean, air forces aren't that great. Do we want Marlene now? What does Marlene really do? Marlene doesn't do much. Besides military. I guess with her, cannons are pretty good, right? said before. Could also wait with Marlene. So pop with Maria. Go for cannon. Yeah, we can't take 4 corruption, that's bad. We could just take the patriotism, pop once. I build the cannon. Put on warrior. So I guess we might not get the faster chain, but we still have an aggression. Guess I can play the engineering genius. Yeah, better than the efficient upgrade. 40 strength. Next time we can play Marlene. It's underwhelming. Well, if we switch from Marlene and show the tactic, then we're already at 46. We want to do that next turn. I don't think it's too underwhelming. Or can we go for this tactic instead? Entrenchments. If we don't build the rifleman. We start with 3, so we would need a lot of cannons. Discard the defend cards. Yeah, true, no more colonies in. Okay, and even normal war. Do we have enough for tanks? There are still tanks. Okay, so we could even go for modern army. Modern army is not underwhelming, no. I mean, we would need the tanks. But if he doesn't take many cards, we could also just prolong the game a little bit. Okay, he's playing cannon. Okay, he has a new tactic as well. Ooh, he's going for Empire State. No cannon. No tanks. Like a small war to start and then one more war afterwards. Just if we go for Air Force, we can't go for tanks anymore. This is 57. This is 57 as well. Missing 1 rock to go for an extra, I don't know. Modern is 60. True that. Even upgrade this guy. Or do we need the rocks? Nah, looks like fast food won't be possible. We have raid, that's true. But this still... yeah. I mean, we have 1 more turn, so we have quite some time. So many wars. So many wars. There's the tanks. But yeah, we don't have the science for them anymore. Competition 10 to 23. Five out of 6 wars played. After this point, we only played 4, right? 4. So if we play 1 more, then we will have 5 out of 6. And you guys call me warmonger. I don't even need or use all the wars. At least we had every kind of war. We had all 4 different kinds of war. Okay. 45. I'm sorry to say, but this ain't over. Because there's more where that came from. Okay, we don't want to increase population. We might want to build this stage. Then we get 1 more stage next turn, and then we have the raid to finish the fast food chains. Correct? For 8 we can go for rockets or computers. So we will raid last turn. Yeah. Will give us enough rocks. Okie dokie. So 5 wars played. This poor guy. This poor guy. Yeah, I think in the middle he played too aggressively. When he also went for, like, what was it? When he went for printing presses together with Gaudi. Only had 1 swordsman left at the beginning of age 2, beginning of age 3. In the transition, where we went for the war, where he had a bad turn. He underestimated the phalanx, yeah. Phalanx did a lot of work. We went up to like 30 strength with just phalanx. Yeah, he didn't take away the strategy, he didn't go for strength on his own, he didn't have a good transition turn from 2 to 3. So those were mistakes. Poor Pierre, poor Pierre. Maria was also really strong, yeah, of course, don't forget about her. Can actually even build an extra farm, do not have starvation, finish the fast food chains for 27, a lot of computers, and don't increase pop. Poor Pierre, poor Pierre, yeah. True. So, agriculture 3 to 10, okay, he wins that one, but industry 4 to 4, happiness 16, oh, poor guy, poor Pierre, that is a harsh input of happiness all of a sudden. And then input of colonies 3 to 3, much closer game than the score suggests. Yeah, because the score is very one-sided. Like, I don't think it was such a close game, but yeah, the score definitely doesn't reflect that. It was not a stomp. This could look like a stomp, but it wasn't really. GG, yes, GG. Not bad played by Wanderlust, even though he is not the highest level, but that means for us, of course, more puntos, or not puntos, but ranks, so from silver HA to silver H1. Awesome. So this still says the wrong amount of matches won. Maybe we can refresh and see the real numbers. If not, I mean, this is gonna be the last game. We even had 3 today, so I hope you guys are happy with that. I get the puntos in the background, exactly. When you start in bronze, yes, but I won 3 games today. And you get 2 points for the first wins while you're in bronze, so I'm already in silver H1. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, had a lot of fun. I don't know when I will be streaming again, maybe tomorrow, I can't promise, but maybe. And if not, we'll see next week sometime. See you next time guys, and have a nice weekend or nice Saturday, maybe see you tomorrow.